Judgers, The Hits Part 2, March edition. Here we're going to talk about our favorites of the month while I swing in the chair.
Go ahead.
Now don't be nervous, Nick, but I'm timing you.
How long do I have?
30 seconds.
To explain my second favorite comic of the month?
Get over it!
Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
My second favorite of the month is Wicked and Divine, number 9. Kieran Gillen, Jamie McKelvey. This book rarely disappoints me. It's about a bunch of gods that are resurrected, and this issue happened to shed light on a lot of questions that I think everyone reading the series has. A character that I always thought was very forced and out of place was given a very real purpose in this. And I'm really excited to see how it goes. 30 seconds. So good.
Nailed it. I am not going to give it.
All right.
30 seconds.
I'm next, right?
Nick,
Are you ready?
Seth is next.
I'm
Seth
ready.
is next.
Sorry, I'm
Do
stressed
people
out.
know who we are?
If I barf.
Do people know who we are?
Oh yeah, they watch the videos.
Okay. Backlog.
Get ready.
Tell me
Trigger
what.
finger.
And go.
Not fair.
Cal number 9 is my second favorite of the month. This issue is great, as all Cal issues are, but the one thing I did love about it more so is the way they chose to illustrate Doppler's powers. He is a sound manipulator, and a lot of the sound effects that you see in comics, he is able to use to his advantage. In one frame, he takes the D in God that someone just screamed and slaps Radia in the face.
1 second to wrap it up.
That's it.
It was so good.
So
it
good.
was so good.
So good, that's all I have to say. Another great Cal issue.
Awesome.
If you're not reading that book.
Doppler, appropriately named.
Yeah. No, that fight was so good.
So
The rest of it was fine.
Yeah, it was
More
just
cowl,
good. Yeah.
politics,
It built
bickering,
built
and then
the
taking
last,
the bull by the horns.
that last fight was awesome. And Radia is a superhero, damn it.
Go.
Ready, Freddy?
Go. Let's just say that if you're not reading Rumble yet, you're missing out. Never mind the set of demons who have battled forever and are now here on Earth, in spirit, somehow repatriated in totally random bodies to continue their plights. Never mind the impossible odds of straw versus fire. Just know that you are going to enjoy every single panel of this arc and dive on
10
in.
seconds.
Huh? 12! Issue 4 shines on several levels, from character development to action artwork. It is all excellent. I've got a panel in my way. Just read Rumble.
You did it, that was perfect.
For real, so read Rumble. It's so funny. I laugh out loud every time. The art is beautiful.
I don't read it
The
though.
right. You didn't?
No, I don't read that book anymore.
I'll give you mine. I'll
No,
give
I
you
read
mine.
the
Why?
first issue, that was it.
You're going home.
Really?
with mine.
Because I have so many other books, that's why.
Look under your chair. You're going home with one! Oh, just kidding. Learn how your pole works.
Yeah, I need to, it's something I need to learn.
Well, now's the part where we gush and gush about our very, very favorite of March.
The
2015.
The very best, no hands down.
Queen of the
comics
crop.
of the month. The best 3. There's no denying.
Lots of choices.
Lots of choices. I'm going to start off. My very favorite of March 2015 was East of West, number 18. This one's by Hickman and Dragotta. First off, Dagobah?
No.
First off, this book is so complicatedly complex,
Epic.
huge. The scope and span is more than I can fathom, to the point that they have created a complete atlas and like what else? Encyclopedia based on it.
Right.
Therefore, I'm going to tell you why I like this issue and not try and get bogged down. There might be some spoilers, FYI. At the end of year 1, we are really introduced to a character named Babylon and his companion Balloon. Since then, we haven't really heard much from them except for one awesome fight, which was really cool. Love to see Babylon just throw down, take a limb, and dip.
Warrior.
He is the ultimate warrior. In this one, we saw a playful, weird, fun Babylon being completely misled in every way by his only friend Balloon. And It was just beautifully drawn, beautifully realized. Everything about it was really nice. Something Seth brought up, the 3 remaining child horsemen have tried to take Babylon by force, and this is definitely a ploy to take another method in order to contain and make sure he does what they want. And while he might not have anything to do with the horsemen, he has a lot to do with the message. And
Yeah.
he's a weapon. He's a huge weapon in
Everyone
this
is trying
universe.
to use them, yes.
Everybody wants a piece of Babylon, and poor Babylon.
He's being.
Did you see that thing he was playing with? It was gross. It looked so cute, but it was really gross. Shame on you, Balloon. It was really good.
Yeah, I've never been disappointed by an issue of Beast of the West.
No.
Every single issue. I have not. I don't know if you.
I guess, no. Disappointed and confused are different things.
Yes, they absolutely are.
Because I have definitely been confused.
by almost all of them. So
This also continued a relationship I really liked from the last issue. Some aspects were weird, and I mean, the whole relationship is weird because it's with death, but
yeah,
it was a nice little period on otherwise an unfinished sentence, I felt. Especially if it was going to end the way it was going to.
yeah, I agree.
So-
Whenever this series ends up, it's wherever it ends, it's going to be such a crazy good read, start to finish.
It's just as cryptic as our description of the plot/entirety of East
Yeah.
of West. And just go read it. It's sweet. Thank you, Mr. Hickman. I'll send you a bill for all the Kleenexes I use when I get nosebleeds reading your stupid comics.
All right, I think I'm next. My number 1 favorite comic of the month is The Bunker, number 10. And this issue is a unique one for the Bunker series because while the first 9 issues are very much focused on these 5 characters that we've come to know and their relationships, this one, aside from 2 frames, has no mention of them. And it is a contained story about these two farmers, I guess. They're like solar farmers in the future in Oklahoma, and they're just trying to get by. The crop system in the United States has failed, leading to a dust bowl. Every day they have to go out and reinforce the supports for these solar panels, and they're just trying to get by. And they're a young couple. They obviously love each other very much, and the way it fits into the Bunker universe is they are one of the first farms to adopt this hybrid plant, this hybrid crop that's supposed to take this universe out of the, I guess it's like a drought or
Yeah, it's definitely
famine that this world finds itself, and that eventually leads to the collapse of everything and the end of civilization by these characters that we've followed through the series of Bunker.
who created the crop.
Who created the crop, yes. Yeah, it's just a really good issue. It's got a lot of heart. It reminds me a little bit of Interstellar, the
Movie.
Earth moments in Interstellar. It's very similar, like, you know, you have the dust kind of flying through these people's farms, and they're just kind of like looking to survive day to day. This book just gets it, this issue just gets it right. It's my favorite issue of the Bunker because it casts aside all the problems I have with Bunker, which, for one, I think it's very hectic, it's frantic. They're just trying, in the first 9 issues, they're trying to stop explosions that their future selves have planted for various reasons, confusing reasons if you haven't read it. But this issue just takes a breath. It takes a second to collect itself. And if you weren't even to know that this is a Bunker issue, you could read this comic, understand what's happening, and the impact is still very much it's still very heavy, and it's just great. It's just a story about two people trying to get by. They take a risk at the end of the issue that we know is not going to work, and they know, a little part of themselves know is not going to work, and it's just a human story. And this issue is just, it made me, it was the one issue this month that I ended and was like, that is a perfect issue. That is an amazing comic, and I'm glad they took an issue to tell this story in Bunker.
And also you were saying Bunker puts you in a certain mood.
Yeah, it's after
Like-
I get done with reading a Bunker issue, I'm frantic. I'm trying to fit the pieces together, and this one was just like, that's over. That's done with. That's the story.
And it was light but heavy, and
Yeah.
also it just fit perfectly with a side we haven't seen, which is everyone else, not the president
Yeah.
or the super scientist that made this plague plan.
Sure.
We saw the normal human beings.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
The story of Bunker incorporates our whole existence on planet Earth as the human race, and we know no other characters other than our 5 main characters and a future version of 3 of them, and it was just a sigh of relief to spend time with people living in this world. I am excited to see where Bunker goes. This issue made it worthwhile.
What's your top pick, Colby?
My top pick is Black Science number 12. The reason it's my top pick is this one just comes out swinging. Grant McKay is back. I'm not going to tell you how he's back, but he's back. Seth has a few qualms with this, which I'm sure we'll get to. Anyway, after multiple pillar jumps, he has finally found a point in the Onion where his family is still alive, and per usual, they're in the midst of their own little drama with Sarah, a version of his wife, pointing a gun at Rebecca.
Put the book down.
Put the book down. Yeah, hello, like magic. Grant McKay is back.
Where's this qualm going to be from? Spoiler alert, we had a huge argument about how the logistics of Grant McKay coming back were, which we are going to discuss,
Yes.
but it's just this big elephant in the room at this point.
Abbreviated.
All right,
Get on with it.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Sorry.
All right. So, interrupting this drama between Sarah and Rebecca, Sarah runs off. Pia, the daughter, chases after Sarah. Suddenly, the whole team finds themselves on this planet where they have purged anything and everything to do with the Pillar, the Onion, Dimensionauts. There's death everywhere, and a guard, some soldier, sees the emblem, the Onion emblem. Is there a name for that thing?
The onion
It's
emblem,
just part of the-
is the best name I've heard so far.
Every Dimensionaut has it on the uniform, so instantly Sarah and Pia are targets. Grant McKay and Sean, I believe, are trying drastically to find Sarah and Pia. And then it kind of culminates in this, looks like it's a congressional hall, like Caesar Roman style congressional hall where everybody's dead, there's blood all over the place, and on the floor of this thing is a giant onion symbol.
I saw it as a church.
Right? No, I thought it was
Or
like,
something.
because he saw those Roman, that picture, yeah, anyway.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
It's open for interpretation.
So all these characters have names, and you know them.
That's right, man.
It's crazy to me.
Anyway.
There's so many people.
These guys just keep getting deeper and deeper into levels of the onion, and it seems like it's impossible for them to ever get out, but we, knowing Rick Remender, maybe not Seth, have huge amounts of faith in this ending fantastically, and we're hanging on to dear life until then.
All right, cut to a straight up fight night. Thank you for watching. If we left any comics out you think we should be reading, because we don't read enough, let us know in the comments.
Still catching up.
Please share, like us on Facebook, find us on Twitter, everything.
See you at C2E2.
Yeah, we'll be at C2E2 this year, if we ever buy our tickets. Just kidding, I'm going to tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. See you next month.
Cheers.
See ya.